We believe from our pastoral perspective that Satan tried to come over and tried to get over the city.
Camden's peak time was pre-1962, when Camden had the jobs all here. We were the powerhouse of the southern New Jersey region.
You know, this is a city that the per capita income is less than $13,000 a year. We're the poorest city in the country.
If you go into the city of Camden and you ask people what it's like to be poor in the city of Camden, you're not going to always get a negative answer, because some of our people don't realize they're poor until you put it into the media.
You know, there was a point in time this city had 175 open-air drug markets within 9 square miles. People couldn't leave their homes. People couldn't walk to the corner store to get a gallon of milk. Little kids could not play in front of their house. The parents wouldn't even let their children play on the first floor of the home for fear of a bullet coming in through the window.
We called them the stick-up boys back then. They were people that roll up on you in a car with masks on and guns and rob you. I was a block away from my house. They jumped out on us, broad daylight. They pistol whipped my boy. I took off my gold chain, gave him my check that I just cashed. People were sitting on their steps in their yards, watching, and no one did anything. I actually got robbed right there.
Camden is in crisis. So there's a tremendous need here for food, especially among the children, and this is a city of children. We are determined by the U.S. Department of Agriculture to be one of the 9 worst food deserts in America. Right now, there are no full-service supermarkets in the city of Camden, and the average for the population would be about 5.
There was a little boy, he was 4 years old, his name was Brandon Thompson. There was a shootout between 2 drug dealers. This 4-year-old little boy, hearing the gunfire, got scared, and he ran to his mother's arms. And right before he reached his mother, the bullet hit him in the side of the head and killed him. You know, later that week, I went to a community meeting. There was a mother in this meeting, and she had already lost 1 child to a murder. She challenged me in the meeting, and she said, "You know, Chief, I've already buried 1 son. What are you doing to prevent me from having to bury my other child?"
This is not supposed to be that way. Something has to be done. Children was born in the city that they deserve better. We started to intervene. We understood that it was a spiritual warfare. We had to come over and to fight for the city.
My name is Scott Thompson. I'm the police chief of the Camden County Police Department here in New Jersey. In 2013, when we transitioned the police department, we made the shift from being crime fighters to community builders. And we started to employ cops out on foot and in neighborhoods and connecting with people and utilizing the law more with them than on them. we started to see the dynamics of neighborhoods change. The people, they don't expect miracles from their police. But you know what? They just want to know that you're in it with them. One thing about the people in this city is that for the past 5 decades, they've been dealt 2s and 3s. And there's an indomitable spirit that they've never folded. And they have a tremendous resiliency. All they need is hope. Ultimately, what we're hoping for in our city is that this can translate into jobs and an opportunity to transition into a middle-class life. Nothing stops a bullet like a job.
My name is Dana Red, and I serve as the mayor of the city of Camden. When I first started in 2010, I could tell you that there was a lot of despair and hopelessness in the community. One of the things we've been trying to do is overcome the title of being the most dangerous city in America or the most impoverished city in America, because we've held those titles for over 2 decades. When the media portrays the same 4 desolate blocks, they think that this is Camden and that's all Camden has to offer. But over time, we didn't give up. We kept working at it to get Camden the support it needed so that it could live again. But while we've had significant progress forward, we know there's still a lot of work that remains.
We work with community members to be able to train them and have them purchase their own homes. And we also work to try to redo all of the houses that have started to fall into, just sort of disarray. If we can bring everyone together and sort of come together as a community, that sort of old saying of it takes a village, to me, that is really what keeps us here in Camden and what we have to see change.
Being from Camden, you knew that you had to work harder because going into different places, you had to prove yourself because you're already looked at as the one who's lacking. If you can come from Camden and survive all these poverties, homelessness, and still come out on top with a positive smile and just eagerness to reach for opportunity in your dreams, then you know you can overcome anything.
And so now to fast forward 7 years later, when I'm out in the community, whether it's a block party, there's energy, there's hope restored, there's the promise of another day, and there's that momentum, if you will, of residents want to be part of taking back their neighborhoods and working with the children in the community and looking out for the senior citizen that might be living on the street. We are united with a cause, and that cause is Camden.
We are a city in a transition from a bad situation to a better and good situation, and we are in the middle. Soon, we will be in the situation that we can say yes. Yeah. We are a city like any other city in the country.
Yeah, I love to laugh, dare to dance, touch the sky.